5 o'clock is our time. San Antonio's first news. Good Tuesday morning. I'm Charity McCurdy. Among our top stories, Trump is heading to Texas and San Antonio's airport goes high tech. First, traffic and weather together every 10 minutes and mornings.
Woo! Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody. Tommy, Rooster, Kemper, Travis, Sam.
The gang's all here.
How the heck are you? Yes, I hear you. But that video, what was that guy thinking, man? What was he thinking? Yeah, I've seen that guy around too, Travis.
What video is that?
He sent me a video yesterday of this guy that does yacht rock, kind of like the Metallica thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
November 29th, man.
I know.
The documentary
Can't
comes out.
wait.
As Joe Cocker would say, feeling all right. Love me some Joe Cocker, Rooster. Big Joe Cocker fan here.
Cocker?
I hardly even knew her. Rooster, Travis, Sam, Tommy, Kemper, Sam Tobias, Tracy Bogert in the Witness Protection Program. How about them Cowboys?
What? Oh, yeah, the one about the cats was
I've
great.
seen that.
Yeah. I
I've
thought
seen
you
that.
sent me the other one. I love that one. I sent him one with dogs. The dogs doing a Kiss song. It was great.
Kemper.
Somebody else sent me another one yesterday. Sorry.
It feels much better to be a Houston Texans fan. The humiliation of being a Cowboys fan, the anger, the angst, the abuse. I feel like I've been abused by Jerry Jones for 29 years. It's ended. I've walked out.
And it just made Thanksgiving dinner easier.
Yeah.
Now I can schedule it for 3:00 and it's no big deal. Yeah.
I'll watch the Lions.
Yeah. Now I don't want to interrupt the Lions game. Let's get this right.
I may watch and pull for the Giants because my brother-in-law Doug McCoy is from New Jersey and he's a Giants fan. But
I can't do that, man. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Kemper. I am free. Freedom, freedom, freedom. That's right. Sam, the Texans are 1-0 with me on board.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're perfect.
All right, so far.
Wow. Something to hang your hat on.
I remember when UTSA, for the longest time, before they played football, it said UTSA undefeated. There was a T-shirt.
Yeah.
And then they won that first game.
Yeah. So it worked.
It lasted for like a week.
See, you made it happen. Wow. Uh-oh.
I'm back on coffee, Sam. It's the wonder drug that works wonders. I'm a coffee achiever, like former Bengals quarterback Ken Anderson and David Bowie.
Yeah.
How did they get David Bowie on those commercials?
I don't know, but that was a good move.
Yeah.
It was a good move.
Very good move.
Trump will be at the SpaceX launch today.
Whoa, that's a big deal.
Brownsville, Texas.
Is it a morning one like
it's
it often
afternoon.
is? Okay.
Yeah, they've already issued the no-fly for the Brownsville airport and all that. So
we need to talk about that.
Yeah. Great. Thanks, Charity. Hey, but they did kick a 64-yard field goal last night and then said, no, let's go ahead and try to score a touchdown because they got a penalty.
So they turned down a 64.
Yeah, they took the points off the board.
Wow.
And
He made
a 64-yard field goal, and then there was a penalty for hands to the face. So they took the penalty, took the points off the board, went 4th and 2 down in the red zone, and guess what? Cooper Rush threw an incomplete pass and turned it over on down.
And they got no points. That's
the
Cowboys. Wow. Oh, and I'm going to say this at the outset. It's the 1,000th day.
I have it on your rundown.
Beautiful. Good for you.
Yes.
Good move. 1,000.
And I actually have it at 5:40, and I think again at 8:10.
Okay.
On the rundown.
So what are your thoughts on when we do?
That's
EJ?
at 5:40 works.
Okay. 1,000 days.
But he doesn't have headphones. We need to give.
Andrew said he brought some in.
Okay.
Specifically for that.
Perfect.
Oh, so on that thread that EJ's not on, I will.
Yeah.
Although they probably have audio on right now.
Yeah, they're probably listening to us right now. EJ, nice shirt.
Never mind.
EJ, nice shirt.
Nice shirt, EJ.
Take it off. Okay, he's not listening.
Thank you. My shaman is from Colombia. He's
oh, there you go.
Russia invaded Ukraine. At least he's not wearing that polo shirt.
Yeah.
I appreciate the solidarity.
Yeah.
But
Free polo. Oh,
hey,
wait.
Pantsuit Patty.
Sean Puffy, what? Oh, Sean Duffy.
I saw that too. When I saw Sean Duffy, I thought it was Sean
What was
Puffy.
he doing, man?
That was not my first thought.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let me go rock and roll.
Okay, so I am going to tell them. Oh. All right, so I'm going to text her. So it is 5:40, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
You are correct, sir. A little early, a little premature, Sam, but yes, you are correct. I will let you know.
That's right, Tim. It is a Yacht Rock Tuesday.
Very funny, Travis.
Premature excitation.
Very, very funny. Morning, Tim.
Trump to use the military for deportations.
John Decker, that's his story today.
Okay.
How's that going to
Do we
work?
have a promo? 1200 WOAI. We are your mass deportation headquarters.
Brought to you by
U-Haul.
Yeah,
by U-Haul. Yeah. 1200 WOAI. We are your World War III headquarters. Brought to you by Lockheed Martin.
I love that.
I like that one. Sam is on vacation next week. Good for you, Sam. Charity
right,
is
Sam.
off next week. She's off on Monday.
Are you going to San Diego with Charity? Sam, Chris, stand by.
Thank you very much. Gilf.
I went up every morning from the alarm clock exploded.
Welcome into this beautiful day, Tuesday, November 19th, 2024. This is the 1,000th day since Russia invaded Ukraine. We are 9 days away from Thanksgiving, 36 days away from Christmas, 62 days away from Inauguration Day and just 213 days away from Mr. T and I celebrating
Thank
the
God.
first day of summer 2025. Charity McCurdy, you did me a solid this morning. I get a text from Charity at about 2:30 in the morning. She tells me that Blanco and 1604 is closed. That's the way I go to work. I still might not be here, Charity, if you didn't send me that heads up text.
I mean, it does. It makes you late to work because you never know what you're going to encounter. They're forever digging in the ground over there. I don't know when it's going to be completed, but I hope it's sometime soon because, man, I hate going that other way.
See, I thought she was going to send you a text that said, Officer Flathers is on the road. Watch
Ooh.
out, Chris.
Well, I've done that
Officer-
before, too.
Yeah.
So.
I know. We appreciate that very much.
SAPD motorcycle officer Flathers, personal friend of mine.
Yes.
I
You
got to meet
thanked
him
him
when,
for a ticket.
Yeah.
I love that.
got to meet him when I was doing 75 and a 60 on 281 South. He did not give me a warning. He gave me the ticket, but he's the nicest ticket I ever got. God bless Officer Flathers and the entire San Antonio Police Department.
Amen.
I then made a donation. All right. We got a lot going on, a lot to cover all morning long. Oh, it's a Yacht Rock Tuesday.
Yeah.
Chilly.
It's the
Yacht Rock Tuesday.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to need to wear a little parka out on
the
the
seas are a little cold this morning.
out on the deck of the yacht. So it should be very, very nice. And don't forget, before we go to traffic and weather, it's November 29th. We're 10 days away
Yes,
from the Yacht Rock documentary
on HBO Max.
on HBO Max. Go look at the trailer.
Oh.
And I'm going to have to apologize to Charity. We'll talk about that after traffic and weather. Something Charity has maintained and asserted, and I refuted for years, has been confirmed in Yacht Rock, the documentary. We'll tell you about that in a sec. First, your traffic and weather together.
Sunny skies today, tomorrow, and on Thursday. Low to mid 80s today, low 70s tomorrow, low to mid 70s on Thursday. 50 degrees in New Braunfels, Texas, 51 in Alamo Heights, and 50 right here in Stone Oak. WOAI News Time, 512.
Todd Rundgren on a Yacht Rock Tuesday. I don't know that Todd Rundgren is on the Mount Rushmore of Yacht Rock artists. I do know that Christopher Cross is, and Charity McCurdy has often asserted, and I always fought back on this, that when MTV happened, that was a rough milestone for Christopher Cross because video killed the radio star. And I accused Charity many times on these airwaves of dogging Christopher Cross's looks because he wasn't necessarily the best looking guy on video. Charity said, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying he didn't translate well to video. And after all these years, Charity, Yacht Rock, the documentary coming out on Max on November 29th, backs you up.
Yes, he says the words out of his mouth are, in my case, video killed the radio star. So again, I was quoting Christopher Cross, but it's okay, Chris, because you can make it up to me by taking the stage at Sunken Garden Theater on December 4th when Christopher Cross is performing, and you can issue a public apology then.
I would pay to go see that.
I feel so bad. I feel, and I hate it when you're right and I'm wrong, and when I'm wrong for saying you're wrong, but you were actually right. So the pride of Alamo Heights High School, Christopher Cross, and Mr. T. There's another revelation about Christopher Cross in that documentary.
Yeah, move over Jay-Z, because Christopher Cross in this documentary reveals that he sold marijuana to finance his first single sailing. The production and everything for that was financed from selling marijuana.
He was a marijuana dealer.
He said he had a pretty lucrative marijuana business in this
Ah.
area.
See, now that it's becoming legal in some states, and someday, maybe not in our lifetime, it will be in Texas, he could have his own cannabis company. Call it Sailing.
Sailing,
You
yeah.
take these gummies from Christopher Cross.
Ride like the wind gummies. I like it.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
You want to ride
We
like
need to
the
be in his
wind?
marketing department.
Yes. I'll ask him about that when I make my apology on stage at Sunken Garden. And make sure I say Garden so Charlie
Yes,
Parker
yes.
doesn't on air chastise me for
Yeah,
that.
you don't want to do that.
Garden singular, like daylight saving time. Charlie, I said it right. All right. Lots to cover, lots to talk about, including something that is getting closer and closer. And we're going to talk about it and ask you about it coming right up. WOAI News Time 516.
And we're back. Yes, he was an entrepreneur. Very, very smart man. If that's the only way he could finance his first single.
Yeah, if you go to YouTube and search Yacht Rock documentary trailer, it's out there. It looks really good.
It looks fantastic.
Genuinely, I'm looking forward to it.
Jesus. And we got a heavy clock again, man.
Okay, so we're at 24 here at the
Yeah, because
bottom?
that's 6.5 minutes. So yeah, 24 works.
Okay.
Very funny, Travis. It did. I love it. And then if he has like vape pens, you can, when you get caught between the moon and New York City, vape pens.
Nice.
Yeah. It isn't right. Umberto, what's happening?
Very cool. Bert
very
Lopez
cool.
is going. Actor Bert Lopez to you.
Yes.
My daughter's taking me to the Christopher Cross concert at Sunken Garden. See, if you say Gardens, Charlie Parker will
Yes.
chastise you on the air.
Yeah, he's
Bert,
in the
be
chat
careful.
right now. He's just not chatting. He's going to jump in
Yeah.
there and tell
Yeah,
you
he's-
it's Garden.
He's making a list and checking it twice. Andrew Ashwood be damned.
Wish it wasn't on a Thursday night or I'd go.
I know. As soon as I saw
It's the same night as our Christmas thing. Yeah.
I looked it up to
Yep,
see if
so
it was
did
the
I.
weekend. Damn it. Yeah, Bert, we can't go because it's a Thursday night and we wake up at 1:30 in the morning.
Sam, Chris, stand by.
Thank you. Just ahead of headlines, traffic, and weather. And then we'll do some traditional talk. We'll tell you what that is coming right up. But first, Charity, what stories are you following?
President-elect Trump is tapping former Wisconsin Representative Sean Duffy for the role of Transportation Secretary. Trump is expected to be in South Texas today for SpaceX's launch of the Starship prototype, and downtown San Antonio starting to look a lot like Christmas. We'll have details now, traffic and weather.
Looks like it's going to stay cool for a while. Will we see any more rain? We welcome in News 4 San Antonio meteorologist Jeanette Kaya. Good morning, Jeanette. Thanks, Jeanette. 50 degrees here at the Radio Ranch. WOAI News Time, 521.
That is the pot dealing pride of Alamo Heights High School. The video killed the radio star. Coming to San Antonio December 4th at Sunken Garden, and a big part of Yacht Rock, the documentary, which drops on Max on November 29th, the day after Thanksgiving. Christopher Cross. I will apologize on stage to Charity McCurdy, and hopefully he'll come into the studio the next
that'd be
morning.
nice.
Charity.
Yeah, do
that'd
some
be
live
amazing.
bumper
Because
music.
it is radio. Nobody will have to look at him.
Oh, another apology.
I-
It's
already.
twisting the knife.
I keyed. Well, let's see. So this is Tuesday. We are 9 days away
9.
from Thanksgiving. And Charity, do you have any Thanksgiving traditions?
I do. I have a lot of them. The main weird one is the fact that I fly home on Thanksgiving because I go see Brett's family, and which is my family, in San Diego, California. And it's just easier to fly home on Thanksgiving. It's a lot less crowded, and that's how we prefer to travel. And we usually just, spend Thanksgiving in an airport or two because there's always a layover in Dallas on the way home from San Diego to San Antonio. So, yeah, it's kind of weird, but we like it. And Wednesdays are Thanksgiving. That's our tradition. What about you
Ooh.
guys?
That's an
Celebrated
interesting
today early.
transition. That's an interesting tradition, I would say. Mine is my family is so big that everybody wants to do their own thing for Christmas. So we do a Christmas gift exchange, and it's one of those ones where you put all the gifts in the middle, and then you draw numbers, and you go. And if you don't like it, you can take somebody else's. If it's
Like
your
a white
turn.
elephant.
Yeah,
thing.
white elephant, but my
Yeah.
family calls it Chinese Christmas for some reason. I don't know why.
Is
All
that
right.
politically correct?
No,
Can you-
it's not at all.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. And I chastise them about that every year. Why are we calling it this?
Yeah, you need to say, hey, I, Tim Merriman.
Yeah, I am shooting it down. But what's funny is there was a gag gift. It was a bowl that was this monkey holding up this bowl. It was ceramic. And whoever got stuck with that, would bring it and try to, give it to somebody else the next year. Well, I got it and I liked it.
Good.
So I kept it, and then everybody was complaining. So I had to take it back to the gift exchange, and now I don't have it anymore because it was perfect for putting keys in.
You should have given it
I
back.
didn't want to, but I got so much grief for taking it and holding it.
So, Charity, we want to hear other people's Thanksgiving traditions if they have them. How do they tell us that?
On the free iHeartRadio app, you launch it, search 1200 WOAI, look for the red circle. That's the talkback feature. Hit it 30 seconds to let us know your Thanksgiving tradition.
We want to hear from you. We've got Charity with all the big headlines at the bottom of the hour. And then a very special award was given to somebody we know. We're going to talk about that coming up at 5:40. WOAI News Time, 5:24.
time. Hello, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
So takeout for Thanksgiving. Is there anything open, Tim, in the Philippines on Thanksgiving?
Oh, so you do double Thanksgiving, Travis. We used to do that with Beth's parents were in Austin. So we'd have to drive to Beth's parents, do Thanksgiving early in the day, drive from Austin to San Antonio, do it with my mom's later in the day.
Oh, God, man.
So it was a lot of
time.
eating and a lot of driving on one day.
Well, I used to, when I was go out to my sister's for Thanksgiving, Canyon Lake from my house, it's an hour drive, so I would have to do that and then come back,
Yeah.
Nothing worse. Now, what was his award? And we're back.
Special collections. Forever. Damn it. Where did that do?
Oh, Bernie and Comfort's not bad.
Forever
Travis, that's not bad.
Tejano legend, a part of the University of Houston Special Collections and Archives. So I guess it was the University of Houston.
Oh, cool.
That honored him.
Very cool. Let's see if this is not working. Hello. Come on, people.
Happy birthday, LJ.
LJ. Happy birthday,
everybody.
LJ, little chef.
Eliana. Happy birthday, Eliana. Looking at Ken's fives.
Got her Chuck
birthdays.
Taylor's on. Got to appreciate that. Woo. Okay.
Amen, Kemper.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Nice. And we're back. Nico
LaHood, I love your suspenders.
I'm serious. He should come out with his own.
Yes, he should.
Nico on one and LaHood on the other.
Yes.
And, he'd probably make a fortune.
Yes. Nobody does suspenders like Nico LaHood.
No, nobody. If I ever do the garden show again, I'm going to come in wearing suspenders. I have some.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Because
it comes on right after.
Oh,
right
God,
after. Yeah. As they start coming in and
then
setting
you
up.
need to get a selfie with them.
Yeah. And they come in and start setting up the cameras during the garden show.
That's good.
Yeah. And I'll wear them like, I'll wear a t-shirt with suspenders.
Nice. You wear a wife beater.
Yeah, there you go. With suspenders. And I'm hoping Charlie doesn't have a lot to do today. I really want to go home. Well, it's all right. Wow. Okay, Doke.
Green camouflage suspenders for Tim. I've never seen those. That's cool.
Yeah. How do you find them?
Yeah. So if Nico LaHood were ever, in the jungle or the great outdoors, he'd have those camo suspenders.
Well, before we get out of this 540 segment, can you pimp the talkbacks again? Because we've got 0.
Okay.
All right, here comes Charity, everybody.
5:31 is our time. San Antonio's first news. Good Tuesday morning. I'm Charity McCurdy. Among our top stories, SpaceX planned launch will have some presidential power, and HEB's Christmas tree arrives downtown today. First, traffic and weather together every 10 minutes in mornings. Your weather forecast for this Tuesday: sunshine, a high near 85. Tonight's low 53. Right now, 50 degrees. President-elect Trump is slated to visit Texas after unveiling his choice for transportation secretary. Here's Fox's Peter Ducey.
His broader focus in Texas in the coming months is going to be on the border. He confirmed on Truth Social with a true followed by 3 exclamation marks post from Tom Fitton, Judicial Watch, who wrote, "Good news. Reports are that the incoming Trump administration is prepared to declare a national emergency and will use military assets to reverse the Biden invasion through a mass deportation program." Trump named his choice as the transportation secretary. It is the former Wisconsin congressman, father of 9, and until very recently, our Fox colleague, Sean Duffy.
Meantime, Trump is expected to be in South Texas today for the 6th launch of the SpaceX Starship prototype. The FAA has issued flight restrictions for the Boca Chica Beach and Brownsville areas this afternoon for VIP movement. Several sources have confirmed that the restrictions are for Trump, who's expected to fly in just before the launch window opens at 4 p.m. Today marks 1,000 days since the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Russian troops poured into the country on February 24th of 2022 in a massive escalation of a conflict that started in 2014. Ukraine has depended heavily on support from allies, including the U.S., which reportedly just gave Kyiv permission to use long-range American missiles on strikes deeper inside Russia. The Texas Attorney General's office is defending the new Texas law to limit access to pornography, has minimal requirements to verify a person's age. LP Phillips has more.
HB 1181 is in effect and is being challenged on First Amendment grounds. The state wants to make sure children don't have access to graphic and often violent pornographic material. To that end, the law requires an adult to verify they're over 18. And that's when the fight started. Opponents say the state has no business collecting any data on those who are of age and legally watching a protected site, and they worry about the consequences down the road. In its latest legal filing, the state is urging the Supreme Court to uphold what the AG argues are modest requirements for age verification.
Well, measles cases are skyrocketing, according to a new report from the World Health Organization, which shows a 20% spike. Experts say the rise started during COVID.
We have an expansion of this anti-vaccine movement that arose out of the U.S., and I fear it's globalizing.
Baylor infectious disease expert Dr. Peter Hotez says that vaccine skepticism is showing no signs of slowing. He points to Trump's nomination of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to run the Department of Health and Human Services. RFK Jr. has pushed debunk claims of a link between vaccines and autism. A trial continues in Georgia for the man accused in the murder of Laken Riley. Here's Fox's Jeff Manasso.
Prosecution witness, University of Georgia officer Wesley Durkett, testifying in court in Athens that he analyzed data from Laken Riley's Garmin watch that tracked her on February 22nd, her movement on the Oconee Forest walking trails, her speed and heart rate, in what prosecutors say was an 18-minute fight for her life.
When did her heart rate drop to 0?
So it went to 0 at 9:28 and 23 seconds.
Prosecutors say Venezuelan national Jose Ibarra's fingerprint was found on her phone, his DNA on her fingernails. Ibarra opting for a bench trial on numerous felony counts for which he's pled not guilty. Jeff Manasso, Fox News.
The HEB Christmas tree scheduled to be delivered and put in place at Travis Park today. City officials say Pecan Street between Navarro and Jefferson will be closed from around 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. so crews can move the 40-foot Oregon fir to the park. The tree will be decorated with more than 10,000 white lights and other decorations. The annual HEB tree lighting at Travis Park is on the Friday after Thanksgiving. And frying a turkey for Thanksgiving has become popular through the years, especially in the South. Melanie Brown has more.
According to a survey, 3% of people plan to deep fry their turkey this Thanksgiving. Courtney Klosterman, a home insights expert with Hippo.com, says one of the biggest mistakes people make is frying the turkey in an enclosed area.
Just avoid deep frying that turkey indoors at all. This includes in your garage or in any other outbuilding. Try and do this outside in your backyard or in your front yard, away from any flammable object.
And make sure the turkey is completely thawed out before you submerge it in hot oil. The most popular way of cooking a Thanksgiving turkey remains roast.
Breaking crime news from around the country. Here's Nancy Grace. Traffic and weather together in a minute, but first, a check of your money and the world of business with the Bloomberg News Desk. News at the top and bottom of every hour, along with breaking news as it happens. I'm Charity McCurdy. Here's traffic and weather.
The music of Tejano legend John Pacheco. And that name may sound familiar because our man on the other side of the glass, on the other side of the video, along with Andrew Zimmel flying the Millennium Falcon, is the son of Tejano legend John Pacheco. That would be the one EJ Pacheco. EJ, first of all,
awesome.
Congratulations to your dad who was honored over the weekend in Houston. Tell us about your dad and tell us about the honor.
That is incredible. So is he play all different kinds of instruments? Is he on vocals? What does he do? I was hoping you'd say accordion too. I was.
Now that would be cool. So I have to ask you: is the J in EJ, does that stand for John? Is it Ernest John Pacheco? Okay.
Wow,
good.
it's all coming together now. All right, so your dad has this incredible musical talent. Did you inherit any of that? Did you pursue music at all like your dad?
But were you with your dad during like when he'd go to different gigs? Were you with him as a kid growing up? Oh, awesome.
So you're still a roadie for him? Right on.
So what was your dad's reaction when he got this Tejano Legend Award over the weekend? And what was it like for you to be there with him to get this?
Right.
Mm.
That's incredible. Now, EJ, do you ever run into people where they don't realize that that's your dad, and once you mention it to him and they make the connection, they are completely starstruck? Oh.
So his latest album out yet? Not yet. Okay. And it is a Longhorn Tuesday, Chris.
It is a Longhorn Tuesday. And remember, we've been asking you to let us know, do you have any Thanksgiving traditions on the Talkback feature on the free iHeartRadio app? We're going to play them on the air. We're going to pick our favorite. Going to win a pair of Longhorn tickets to their final season home game against Kentucky. That's this weekend at Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium. So hit us up on the Talkback feature. What's your family Thanksgiving tradition? You might just walk away with some killer Longhorn tickets.
Amen.
Coming up, we'll play Flashback. We'll go back in time. That and a lot more. WOAI News Time, 5:45. We're going to hop into the DeLorean, activate the flux capacitor, accelerate to 88 miles an hour, and go back in time. But what year will we land in? See if you can figure it out. We're going to try to figure it out. Let's play flashback. Oh,
Wow.
we will go to our resident Swiftie on this one.
Andrew Zimmel.
That would be Andrew Zimmel. No, that would be Charity McCurdy. Charity, 2012, 2013, 2014.
I think 14.
14. I'm sticking with Charity on
I'm
this
going to
one.
go with Charity because I
Okay.
have no clue.
Here we go. Charity
Oh,
Look at
McCurdy.
that, Charity
Her
McCurdy.
Swiftiness coming in handy on flashback. Charity, what stories are you following?
President-elect Trump is expected to be in South Texas today for the 6th launch of the SpaceX Starship prototype after yesterday's planned blastoff was delayed. Trump has tapped former lawmaker and Fox News host Sean Duffy to be transportation secretary, and a new sports district will be a hot topic at this week's city council meeting. We'll have the latest coming up right now, traffic and weather.
Sunny skies today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Today's high in the low to mid 80s. Highs tomorrow, low 70s. Highs on Thursday, low to mid 70s. It is 51 degrees in Alamo Heights, 51 at Lackland Air Force Base, and 50 here at the Radio Ranch. WOAI News Time, 5:53.
We are so into you on a Yacht Rock Tuesday. Charity McCurdy, Mr. T, Tim Merriman, Charlie Parker. With Those Were the Days in the next hour, he'll join us in studio at 7:50. Andrew Zimmel and the son of Tejano legend John Pacheco. That would be EJ Pacheco manning the Millennium Falcon this morning. And we're 9 days out, single digits, 9 days out from Thanksgiving. And we're asking you, do you have any Thanksgiving traditions? Something you always do on Thanksgiving, especially if it's not, what everybody does. Maybe it's something unique to your family. That'd be cool. You could take it anywhere you want to take it. And we're going to play them on our Talkback feature on the free iHeartRadio app. Charity will tell you how you do that in a second. But we're going to pick our favorite this morning because it's a Longhorn Tuesday, and we're giving away a pair of tickets to the Texas Longhorns' last regular season home game against the Kentucky Wildcats. That's going to be this Saturday at Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. Charity, how do people use that Talkback feature?
It's the iHeartRadio app. If you don't have it, download it. It's free. You launch it. You search for the radio station, 1200 WOAI. Look for that red circle. That's the Talkback button. Hit it 30 seconds.
And you'll sound like this.
Hey guys, Stephen from Light Oak. For years, my family and I have had a thankful tree, a little cardboard stand with clips. where you write down 1 or 2 words about what you're thankful for. Of course, one year I got in trouble because I put pie on there. I kind of missed the point of it, but we all laughed afterwards, of course. The other day, one of my students asked me, "Do you have any cornbread jokes?" I said, "I do, but they're all corny." What do you say when you have to leave Thanksgiving dinner before dessert? Pie, pie. Y'all have a good day.
Very nice. Yeah, I had not heard before, Charity. I love the idea, a thankful tree for Thanksgiving, and people put on the tree what they're thankful for. I love that idea.
I do too, especially for the kiddos. You
Yeah.
know, it really puts it into perspective, the meaning behind the holiday.
I like it. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
It really is. All right, here's another one.
Trucker Dave here, San Antonio. How's it going, guys? Good morning, team. Our Thanksgiving tradition is my girls and I got a 12-year-old, 15-year-old, and my 17-year-old son. We'll all go to a nursing home. We don't have any family in the nursing home. We go and visit and spend a little bit of time with all the people that are in there that don't get visits by regular family members. You will be surprised how many people don't get visited.
Wow.
Wow. Trucker Dave, man.
Wow.
Charity and Mr. T know the last few months of my mom's life, she was in a nursing home. And we would visit her every day. And Charity, I was told by the staff, there are so many, just like Trucker Dave says, so many people in a nursing home who do not get visits. I love what he and his daughters and his son are doing.
Yeah, this can change someone's life. I think it's incredible. It's an incredible story, an incredible tradition, and I hope it catches on.
Yeah, it's making me feel bad that I don't do something like that on Thanksgiving. I at least can do a thankful tree.
Yeah.
I like that.
Trucker Dave, that is huge.
That
and
is awesome.
I hope a lot of people listening consider doing that, because I mean, my goodness, I can't imagine. You're that old, and life is not easy when you get to that age, and to not have people showing up and just expressing that they love you and they care for you. Trucker Dave, man, I love it. 12-year-old and 15-year-old daughters and 17-year-old son. Way to go, dude. Lots more coming up. Charity McCurdy at the top of the hour with all the big stories you need to know, in a big 6 o'clock hour featuring White House correspondent John Decker and Charlie Parker. WOAI News Time 557.